Last night, somewhere in your town, somebody needed exactly what you sell. They didn't Google it. They didn't scroll reviews for 20 minutes. They asked an AI, who should I call for this? And they took the answer. That's not a prediction. Adobe measured over 1 trillion visits to retail sites this year, and traffic arriving from AI conversations is up 393% this year. Not up 40, up 393. So here's the only question in this video. When the machine answers, is your business the answer? I spent 20 years on Wall Street. When the order flow moves to a new venue, you don't debate it. You get listed on it. Stay with me. In a few minutes, I'm going to give you 3 questions to type into the machine tonight, free, that tell you exactly where you stand. 3 numbers, all from Adobe. Their analytics watch over 1 trillion visits to US retail sites, more visit data than any other tech company or research firm on the planet. When they publish traffic numbers, I listen. First, 39% of consumers say they've already used AI for online shopping. And of the people who tried it, 85% said it made shopping better. People don't go back from better. Second, and this is the one that should make you sit up. A year ago, March 2025, visitors arriving from AI chats converted actually bought 38% worse than normal traffic. Window shoppers. This March, they converted 42% better than the rest of Adobe's traffic put together. Every non-AI channel combined. In 1 year, the machine's referrals went from tourists to buyers. Best explanation? By the time someone lands on your site out of an AI conversation, the conversation already sold them. They're not browsing. They're checking your hours, and when they buy, they spend more, 37% more per visit. These people have already decided. They're not shopping around. And most of us have no idea whether they can even find us. One honest asterisk before anybody yells at me in the comments, because you know I read the footnotes. Adobe measured retail, the corner of the internet with the best meter on it. Nobody's published those numbers for plumbers and accountants yet. But it's the same front door and the same machine deciding who gets recommended. Retail is just where you can watch it happen first. Every operator eventually learns this the hard way. Being good and being found are 2 different jobs, and the second one reshuffles every few years without asking permission. Phone book to Google, Google to maps and reviews, then social. The winners each round were almost never the best businesses. They were the ones who showed up early while their competitors explained why it was a fad. On a trading desk, we had the unsentimental version. When liquidity moves to a new venue, you connect to that venue, or you simply stop seeing the flow. You don't get a memo, your volume just quietly goes somewhere else. And yes, AI is still a small slice of total traffic today. 393% growth on a small base. But a small base growing like that is how every channel that ever mattered started. You don't wait for the new venue to become the biggest venue. You connect while the seat is cheap. The front door is moving again. The rest of this video is how to get your name on the new door without paying anybody. Now the honest version, because there's a lot of noise out there. Last fall, OpenAI put an actual buy button inside ChatGPT. Pick a product, check out, never leave the chat. Started with Etsy, then Shopify merchants. By this spring, they pulled it back. Merchants run their own checkout now, and ChatGPT focuses on helping people find things. The reporting around it found the reason, and it's the most important sentence in this video. People research in the chat, then go buy from the business directly. 6 months in, reporting counted only about a dozen Shopify merchants even using that buy button. So no, you don't need agentic checkout integration. You don't need new software. The battle isn't the transaction. The battle is the recommendation. The AI is the front door, your business is still the store. But here's the problem Adobe found when they scored how cleanly a machine can read business websites. Retail product pages, the pages that do the selling, came in worst of any page type. 66 out of 100. Call it a C- on the pages that pay the rent. The customer's new front door is open and our pages are mumbling. So here's your homework, and it costs nothing. Open ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, free account is fine, and ask 3 questions, the way a customer would. Question 1, best whatever you do near your town. Best plumber in Metairie. Best accountant for a small construction company in Baton Rouge. Best barbecue catering in New Orleans. That's the one I ran for my own place, and I held my breath like everybody else. And I'll be straight with you about what came back. My place was in the answer. Second, the machine gave the top slot to somebody else. In the answer, but not the answer. All those years, all those reviews, silver medal. So understand, this video is my homework too. Question 2, your business by name. Tell me about my business, hours, pricing, what do the reviews say? Would you recommend them? Question 3, the job you actually want more of. I need this specific thing. Who should I call? Now read what comes back. There are only 3 outcomes. You're not in the answer, that's invisibility, and now you know. You're in the answer, but it's wrong. Old hours, a price list from 2 owners ago, services you stopped offering in 2023, that's worse than invisible because the machine is confidently sending people to a business that doesn't exist anymore. Or you're in the answer and recommended. Congratulations. Now your job is defending it. And understand where that answer came from because each machine reads different sources. Gemini leans on your Google profile. ChatGPT can't even see your Google profile. It reads Bing's index and sites like Yelp. All of them read your website and your reviews. Remember that. It's why fix number 4 matters. And whatever the machine got wrong, it either read it somewhere or it made something up to fill a hole you left. Either way, the fix is the same. Put the right answer where the machine can read it. 5 moves, $0. 1 evening, maybe 2. 1, your Google business profile. Still the single most read document about your business. Every field filled, current hours, holidays included, services listed, real photos, right categories, 20 minutes, and most businesses have never done it. And while you're in there, claim your free Bing listing too. ChatGPT reads Bing's index, not Google's. 10 more minutes, and almost none of your competitors have bothered. 2, put the answers on your website in plain text, what you sell, what it costs, real prices or honest ranges, where you serve, how to reach you. Yes, if you hand a fancy AI a photo, it can read it. But the machine answering, what does this cost at midnight, isn't studying your photos. It's skimming the text its crawler indexed. A price list trapped in a JPEG is a coin flip. A price list in plain text is a sure thing. Don't flip coins with your prices. And if you have a website person, tell them the magic words are schema markup, the machine readable label on the can. 1 sentence to them, they'll know what to do. 3, reviews. The machine reads them, the volume, how recent they are, and by all evidence, whether you respond. Ask every happy customer. Answer the bad ones like a professional, because the AI is reading your answer and deciding what kind of operator you are. 4, consistency. Same name, same address, same phone, same hours, everywhere. You just saw why. The machines don't even read the same sources, and they cross-check. When your Facebook says open Sunday and your website says close, that's a bad look to a machine deciding who to recommend. 5, write the fact page a customer would ask an AI. Do you deliver? Do you take walk-ins? How fast? Can you get here? What does the typical job cost? You already answer these questions 10 times a day on the phone. Type them once and the machine can answer them for you at 2 in the morning. Then put a note in your calendar, 30 days out. Run the same 3 questions again and ask each one a couple of times. These machines wobble run to run. You're watching the trend, not one answer. You can't control what the machine says. You control every word it reads. And because I promised you honesty over hype, if your business runs on referrals and relationships, B2B, wholesale, the contractor who's booked till November, this is not your Friday emergency. It's a Sunday afternoon errand. Do it this month, not tonight. What I don't want you doing is paying for it. There's a fresh crop of agencies selling AI search optimization. They'll have an acronym and a monthly retainer, charging 4 figures for what I just gave you. The moment a new channel opens, the fear sellers show up before the customers do. Everything on that list costs $0 in one evening. The day this actually requires specialists, I'll make that video. The oldest rule in business is, be where the customer looks. The customer just started looking somewhere new. 393% more of them in a year, converting 42% better when they arrive. Being good is not the same as being found. It never was. Tonight, 3 questions into the machine. If the answer is wrong, good. Now you know exactly what your week looks like. I'm Bono, real tools, real numbers, from somebody actually running the thing. Subscribe and I'll see you next week.